Good morning, Charm TV, folks in the crowd here and people listening at home. The October 24th, 2024 proceedings of the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City will now begin. Please take this opportunity to turn off or mute all of your electronic devices. Don't be that person whose phone rings in the middle of the hearing. The board is now in session. A couple of preliminary matters. Chairman Matriciani is excused from today's hearings, so in his absence, Commissioner Templeton will serve as chair. The following cases on today's docket have been postponed and will be heard at another time. That is case number 2, Denville Myrie and Loic Sammy, District Jerk Inc., trading as Jerk at Night, 21 North Utah Street, which is an application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, C1, 2, little I. Case number 9, Keshav Hall and Larry Lair, Fred and Margie's LLC, trading as Fred and Margie's, 3603 through 05 Fairhaven Avenue, which is a transfer of a Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment. And then finally, case number 13, David Westcott Wells Obrecht, Gunther Retail LLC, trading as no trade name pending, 3600 Boston Street, Suite 20, which is an amended application to transfer ownership and location of a Class B beer, wine, liquor license presently located at 3500 Boston Street to 3600 Boston Street, Suite 20, and to convert the current B license to a Class BD7 license requesting live entertainment, off-premises catering, and delivery. Moving on to the docket. Case number 1, Valencia Guess, Reign Supreme, LLC, trade name pending, 617 North Duncan Street. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, C1, 2, little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Mr. Hurdle, how are you?
Good. Abraham Hurdle on behalf of Reign Supreme LLC. Sitting to my right is Ms. Guess. With her is her brother. They will be running the restaurant together. She is the named licensee on the application. This is an application for a new Class B. We sent over the capital expenditure packet. I believe the board has it. In that packet, we've shown that they spent, I believe, at least $250,000, and that's for what we can easily account for, well in excess of the $200,000. I think the number is probably closer to $350,000. Thank you, Steve. They have in excess of 75 seats. In that packet, we do also have some photos that show how this kind of empty warehouse has been converted into a restaurant, and they are ready to open imminently. I believe that as soon as we get a couple, maybe more inspections and a trader's license, which they may even have the trader's license already, we will be open and operating and serving food. They plan to have, well, I'll turn it over to my clients in terms of for the food. Mr. Ray, what would you?
Can they raise their right hand so they can be sworn in, please?
Just swear or affirm on the authority of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Can you talk about the food that you're going to have at the restaurant? State your last name and spell it out for the record.
My name is Ray Zakane. My last name is spelled out Z-A-H-Q-A-I-N. We're looking to deliver elevated, really dining experience with alcohol being an accessory to it. We've always been responsible. We've been in the family business for some years. We have another location called the Thunderettes Pleasure Club, which was a social club, and that's been in our family for like 60 years. We've been working at it for the last 10 or something like that. And so,
Can you make sure you're talking to the microphone, though?
yeah, and we've been working at it for like the last 10. So we also want to use it as a foundation for community outreach, the opportunities to feed, let's say, low income or less fortunately families from time to time with, as far as the holidays and things of that nature are concerned. But that's basically that. We know the limits that we should place upon people, our experience and our history. We have a relatively, I would say, relatively flawless record with the previous business in the last 64 years, and that's pretty much that.
What's the best dish that you're going to have there? What's your favorite recipe?
Well, it's American, it's a Caribbean infused soul food.
Okay.
And so the curry chicken is the dish that built
Built
this,
the empire.
that built this building.
Wonderful.
And so that's pretty much that. I think it's a good reputation. My wife is the master chef. My sister, she helps to facilitate a whole bunch of stuff in terms of people, customer service. And so, you know, that's basically that. But we got several dishes. We don't want to just be limited to one dish.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? So.
All staff will be trained in alcohol awareness that handle alcohol. Kitchen staff, perhaps not, but all front of the house staff will be trained. Managers will be the only ones who have access to any stored liquor, perhaps in the basement. And yeah, if the board has any questions, we'd be happy to address them at this time.
Okay, looks like an extensive renovation that occurred. Any questions from the board members?
No questions.
No questions? No? It's a good job. Based on the application materials, a proffer made by council today, the testimony that was given, also any of the evidence that was admitted even prior to this hearing, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on material, a letter from the attorney, his testimony filed today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license and a request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application filed, proffered by the attorney, also a letter from the attorney dated July 19th, 2024. I approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell?
Mike Elizabeth, for the record, Board Exhibit 1, Capital Investment.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Louis F. Cabrera, Oluwag Benga, Ofi, and Bolaji Amu, the Bee Gees Lounge LLC, training as the Bee Gees Lounge, 4528 Harford Road. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of alcoholic beverages and cannabis articles, Section 12-1603 C1 to little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities, and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premises catering. Please come forward.
Mr. Fogelman?
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioners, Mr. Chair Pro Tem. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicants. To my right are Mr. Ofi and Mr. Amu, and to my left is Mr. Cabrera, who's been a license holder for many years with this agency. We're excited to see a new look for the former Lauraville House, which was kind of a community hub for many years on Harford Road. To that end, Harbell Community Organization has announced their support for the application. Commissioner Jones? Okay, sorry. And as you can see, Derek Calafero, the Director of Community Relations for Harbell, indicates that this is a site and they believe it will continue to be a social hub in their neighborhood. Mr. Cabrera, I call him the mayor of Harford Road because he's been there for a long time. They know him well, and he's shown a clear understanding of the regulations involved and commitment to maintaining a safe and respectful environment for all patrons. And thank you. And furthermore, let me dig into the menu. The BGs are Mr. Ofi and Mr. Amu. That's the initials of their first names. Nothing to do with the Gibb brothers or anything like that. I loved the Bee Gees, but I was only like 10 years old, so I didn't get to go to the discotheque like Commissioner Jones did. Right there. The Bee Gees restaurant menu is very international. There's a lot of African food, Middle Eastern food, things I've never heard of, things that sound delicious, and there's photos to show you what they have. I got a call from Channel 2 News about this place. They were excited about it and did something on their website. So I'm going to have to get up and check it out. Everybody here will be alcohol management certified. Like I said, Mr. Cabrera is old hand in this business and knows how to run a responsible establishment. So with that, we'll submit.
Okay, any questions from the commissioners?
None?
No questions.
The menu looks good. Food, yeah, looks great. So based on the application materials, the proffer made by council, and the evidence that was admitted today, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premises catering.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license and a request for live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering.
Based on the application filed, testimony given, also proffered by the attorney, I approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering.
Ms. Russell?
Practical exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, Capital Investment 2, letter of support from Harbell dated 10/22/24, and 3, menu.
Thank
Good-
you.
Good luck, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Larry Darnell Lee Jr. and Monica Lee, Loving Every Endeavor Lee Investments LLC, trading as Papillions, 110 St. Paul Street. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Articles, Section 12-1606A, requiring average daily receipts from sale of food that are at least 51% of total daily receipts, been classified by the Baltimore City Health Department as a high or moderate priority food service facility, and has an executed MOU with Downtown Partnership, requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Mr. Kudinski?
Good morning. For the record, Melvin J. Kudinski, 320 North Charles Street for the applicants. The address may be familiar to you. So when you walk out your building, they're right there on the corner. I can see there's a puzzled look on everybody's face. Obviously, you haven't eaten there. So there's to give you a reason to go. So the hotel's across the street, it's in the first floor. Years ago, we had a license in there, has since gone by. The applicants in this case are been operating there for a series of months, and now they're applying for the license. I know you see you have a menu there. Everybody seems to be in front of the menus, and then if you read the top of it, it's a very nice little message to you. Good. Along with that, we have gotten a letter from the landlord who owns the building. Submit this. One. All of the staff will be alcohol certified. They're saying their hours of operation are as indicated. That most of the staff they have, they're working 3 or 4 people have prior experience in the alcoholic beverage business, and they don't have to have a capital improvement in this case. It's a carve out for it. And they've been chomping at the bit because they've been having some events there, and they want to be able to have a license to disperse alcohol.
You said events like soft openings or?
Yeah, people coming in, and we had a couple one days, but it's better now that they have a license on the place. I'm sure you've seen them, you just didn't realize it's there. Sometimes you can walk right by it, right on the corner there.
Yeah. I know where they are, but it's good. That block needs some more restaurants and things to
Well, the
serve the
people up the street are
neighborhood.
getting munchies, but they're not the kind I think you want.
Okay.
Well, maybe, I shouldn't say that, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say yes to the kind you want.
Hey, I'm at the
I
courthouse
wouldn't
around the
speak
corner
for
from
you.
there. That's all I.
I don't want to speak for you.
All right, guys. I don't have any questions.
No
Commissioner,
questions.
you don't have any
No.
questions? You don't have any questions?
No.
Okay. All right. Your clients don't want to say anything?
No, I
You're
think
proffering
we
for them
submitted
today?
it.
Okay, I think you said it.
And I don't want to think about the BGs or anything that before I can, that one, hey, Mrs. Jones, I know that's the favorite over here.
No. We'll go ahead and make a ruling at this time. Based on the proffer made by your counsel today, the application materials, also the evidence that was admitted prior to the hearing and in this hearing. I vote to approve this new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment, outdoor table services, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages. I guess based on special legislation pursuant to the MOU with the Downtown
They've
Partnership.
met with the downtown park, talked to them, they're gonna have a meeting, and we'll submit that prior to picking the license up.
Okay.
They've been having a tough time getting together. It's a little new for the downtown partnership, but for this kind of license, but they, I know the person.
Yeah, so it's going to be still
Subject to.
subject to the MOU with Downtown Partnership as enforceable by law.
May I ask a question? With whom, I'm sorry.
You need to ask a question before we make our ruling, or you may want to talk to your counsel before you ask a question.
Mr. Jermaine Prince said he didn't know who to talk with about getting it
No,
done.
no, no, tell them, the fellow from the, tell them to talk to me.
Okay.
Okay.
And can we get,
Okay.
can we get her name and spell it? Can you-
Monica, Monica, last name Lee.
Okay.
No questions.
All right, thank you, Ms. Lee. Go ahead.
Yes, based on materials testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license and a request for live entertainment, outdoor table service, off-premise catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages, subject to an MOU, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Based on the application file, testimony given and proffered by the attorney, and subject to an MOU, you understand that part?
Yes.
Okay. I approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license, requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
Title call exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, Menu 2, letter of support from Reveal Real Estate Management.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you, I appreciate
All right.
it.
Giorgio Comninos, Despina Farakis, and Eleni Fotiadou, Porthouse LLC, trading as Porthouse LLC, 6500 Riverview Avenue. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of alcoholic beverages and cannabis article section 12-903, C2 little I, requiring $500,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities, 51% of food sales and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people. Please come forward.
Good morning again.
Abraham Hurdle on behalf of Porthouse LLC at 6500 Riverview. Miss Eleni is the one licensee who is not here with us today. My understanding is there's someone ill in the family and she just couldn't make it down. Mr. Comninos and Miss Farakis are with us here today. I will be proffering if that's okay
That's
with
great.
the board. We did submit an appraisal from Mr. Melnick, I believe a couple weeks ago, showing capital investment well in excess of the $500,000. The place looks great at this time. It's been licensed on numerous occasions in the past and then kind of went dormant for a little while. We're looking at a B license for the time being. In terms of the menu, probably classic bar food is how I would describe it. There may be a few Greek dishes on there, just to kind of go back to their heritage a little bit. Everyone who handles alcohol will be alcohol awareness certified. We do have a letter from the councilman. I wasn't sure if that made it into the file. I do have a copy for each of the board members.
Yeah, we do have it.
Again, this is a previously licensed establishment. There shouldn't be too many issues here. We anticipate it being a good community source in the area. That area is a little quiet. It's almost in the county. If you look at the address, it can be a little confusing on over that side of the town, so. Does the board have any questions?
What type of food again was this?
It'd be classic bar fare with some Greek options as well.
Some Greek options also.
Yep.
All right. I have no other questions.
None?
No questions.
All right. So based on your proffer made today, the application materials and the exhibits that were admitted, I vote to approve this new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, and support letter from Councilman Combs, I also approve the application for a Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license.
Ms. Russell.
Title call exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, letter of support from Councilman Cohen, and Board Exhibit 2, capital investment.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Stefan Popescu, 19 South Charles Hotel LLC, training as Sonesta, Baltimore, Inner Harbor, 15 through 19 South Charles Street. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages Article Section 12-904C, which allows the board to issue a license for use by a hotel or motel that has, 1, a dining room with facilities for preparing and serving regular meals for at least 125 individuals at one seating, 2, at least 100 rooms for the accommodation of the public, and 3, capital investment of $500,000. Requesting live entertainment, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
For the record, Melvin J. Cadency, 320 North Charles Street. You might remember this place had a license various times. That was Marriott by Delta, right on the corner there. They had a license there, and then COVID came, and then they stopped, and then they got another license. It was a Vietnamese company that had it, and they had since let that license lap, and then they sold it to the applicant in this case, who owns 2 or 3 buildings, that owns the building across where the license you just granted downstairs. He owns that building and 2 or 3 other ones. These are the general manager of the place. They have 150 rooms. The capital investment was indicated, and I think we had submitted this menu. They indicate they have a full menu, and they have seating of 125.
Got it?
And the individual will be here for the primary operation, make sure that everybody that serves alcohol will be alcohol certified. It's a 6-story building there on the corner. The building is relatively new from maybe the last 10 years when it was built. Prior to that, it was not a hotel. In the case that they have private rooms for events if you would want to have a meeting room and so forth. And in that particular area, they're right on the corner there, and I think they'll be able to develop the hotel trade back, get it back. And since he has several other hotels in the area, I think he has the niche at this point.
And so the intent is for the restaurant and for, I guess, room service also? Because it says
Yes.
entire building on the application.
Yeah. As, you know, usually hotels are able to deliver to the rooms for room service and so forth like that.
Okay.
Same that they had before.
Yeah. All right, I have no questions. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
None.
Okay. Thank you. Based on the application materials proffer made by council, exhibits that were admitted today, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license with live entertainment, off-premises catering, delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on the materials testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license and a request for live entertainment, off-premise catering, and the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, the material passed to us. I also approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license, requesting live entertainment, off-premise catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
Exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, venue.
All right, thank you, guys. Good luck with this project, okay?
Christopher Peters, It's All Coming Together LLC, trading as Sisu, 313 South High Street, Class D beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Mr. Woodland, how are you?
How are you, Mr. Chair, Mr. Acting Chair?
Yes. Gonna proffer today?
Yes, for the record, Joseph R. Woolman, Silverman Thompson, on behalf of the applicant, I have an outline which we prepared, which we'll submit for the record. I'll proffer the contents of that outline. Standing to my left is Christopher Peters, the applicant. This is an application for the transfer of ownership only of a Class D tavern license. The premises is located at 313 South High Street, Little Italy. The premises includes the first floor. There's floor plans in the file. The BMZA, which approved, by the way, our application for conditional use for a tavern back on October 1st. Even though we're not building anything, they required us to submit more sophisticated plans, so I'll give you a copy of those for the file as well. There's a basement which will be used for office and storage. The applicant, Mr. Peters, is familiar with the rules and regulations of the City Liquor Board. He pledges to abide by them. He was born in 1984, lives in Baltimore, Maryland. Community outreach, the management team continues to enjoy a positive working relationship with surrounding community, including both the Little Italy Community Association and the Little Italy Neighborhood Association. We have a joint letter of support, which is rare, from both associations supporting my clients. Criteria to approve the application under 410-2A which is as follows. The public need and desire for the license. The ability to serve alcohol as a complement to the establishment enhances its ability to provide unique services to the residents and visitors in the community. Number and location of existing license holders. There's 8 other licenses in the area according to BLLC records, 0 of which are Class D licenses. The potential effect on existing license holders of the license for which the application is made. The location of the license will have no detrimental effect and complements other licensed establishments in the area. The potential commonality and uniqueness of the services and products to be offered by the business of the applicant. The operators will continue to offer unique services at an established venue. This is the old Joe Benny's on High Street, FYI. The impact of the license for which the application is made on the health, safety, and welfare of the community, including issues related to crime, traffic, parking, or convenience. The license will have no adverse impacts, and the license holder will continue to seek the input of surrounding businesses and residents and any other factors the board considers necessary. As I mentioned, on October 1st, the BMZA granted our conditional use approval for a tavern. And with that, I'll submit Mr. Peters is here to answer any questions if you have any.
I don't have any questions at all. I covered everything. Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions here? Okay. Based on the proffer made today, the application materials that were submitted initially, the joint letter of support, and any other evidence that was admitted today, I vote to approve this Class D beer, wine, and liquor license. Well, let me say that again. I vote to approve the transfer of ownership of this Class D beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials, testimony provided today, and the joint letter of support, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with the request of delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, testimony given by the attorney, also the support letter received, I also approve the application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
I call the exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, business plan. 2, updated floor plan. 3, letter of support from Little Italy Neighborhood Association and Little Italy Community Association.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Surendra Banjade, Property Deep LLC, trading as Jerry's Liquors, 2200 North Charles Street, Class A beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. Mr. Chair Pro Tem Stephen W. Fogel, on behalf of the applicant, Mr. Banjade, who's here to my left. Not a lot to say about this one. This is a small packaged goods store at 2200 North Charles Street. Mr. Banjade has been employed there for the last 3 years managing the operations and decided to put some equity in and become an investor and manage the place and be the owner. And he's had extensive retail experience, pizza, subs, et cetera. But he spent the last 3 years understanding how to run a liquor store, understanding the rules and regulations of the Baltimore City Liquor Board. He's alcohol management certified, and we'll make sure his 2 other employees are as well. He, as far as I know, this has never been a location that's had any complaints or violations, going back at least to 2007, based on my memory. What say you, Commissioner?
You were there.
I was there. Thank you. I'll submit on that.
Okay. Any questions, Commissioners?
No
No.
questions.
Okay. Based on the application material, the proffer made by council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials, the testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, I approve the application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Thank you. Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bhav Karan Singh, 1171 Washington, Inc., trading as Club 2300, 1171 through 73 Washington Boulevard, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Thank you. Good morning again. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Mr. Singh. This establishment at 1171 to 73 Washington Boulevard has been known as Bob's Bar for many years. Again, it's another one that I don't hear about very often, and that's usually a good thing. Mr. Singh is young, but his family is not. His parents are not, and they will be assisting with the management therein. Mr. Singh is also alcohol management certified and has worked with the family business for years. The family also owns there's another interest in liquor license in the city. And Mr. Singh did provide me, such as it is, with kind of a petition of customers who signed and saying they want to transfer, that he would be a fit person to operate the establishment, signed by 70 people, 60 people. It doesn't have a preamble, so I don't know if I want to submit it into evidence, but it's a small establishment. They know everyone in the neighborhood, and they have operated it already in full compliance for the last 6 months. So I would ask that you consider transferring to this applicant.
And Mr. Singh's been there the entire 6 months?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No, I just want to add, all the 28 years in the council, we've never received a complaint from Bob's Bar. So you can continue that. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is that Pigtown?
Yes,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
that's the mayor of Pigtown over there.
I know.
All right. So based on the application materials, proffer made by council today, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application file, testimony given by the attorney, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
all.
I appreciate it. Good luck to you. All right. Good luck, guys.
Elizabeth Ann Shakespeare, Levy Baltimore Convention Center LLC, trading as Baltimore Convention Center, 1 through 3 West Pratt Street. Class B beer, wine, and liquor arena license, application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning, Mr. Carter.
Good morning, members of the board. For the record, my name is Benjamin Carter from Carter Law LLC. With me this morning, I have the applicant, Elizabeth Ann Shakespeare, the general manager of the Baltimore Convention Center, Shanika Perryman, and also the general counsel of Levy Restaurants, Valari Dusumo. We've applied for an application for the transfer of the arena license that has been that's currently issued for the use of the Baltimore Convention Center. There will be no changes to the mode of operation if this application is approved. The convention center is a staple of the city that generates about $10 million in tax revenue a year. So its continued operation is absolutely necessary to accommodate the public. Ms. Shakespeare during the day is actually the chief financial officer of Levy Restaurants, and Levy chose her to be the applicant for this license based on the belief that she is fit and proper. And we'd ask the board to respectfully consider that when contemplating this application. A number of exhibits have been submitted to the board. I do have one additional exhibit that was not included that I'd like to distribute if possible. And that's just an updated alcohol service policy that was actually drafted by Mr. Dusumo. Levy requires that all employees that handle alcohol be alcohol awareness certified, which as their attorney, I love to hear, and I'm sure the commissioners love to hear that too. They operate a first-class operation. They have 31 convention centers across the country, and they haven't had a violation at any of them in more than 3 years. And they will take that same care at this facility if it is approved. I'm going to distribute that updated alcohol service policy for you guys to momentarily review if you so choose, and I would respectfully request that this application be approved.
Can we see the
Sure.
policy, please? And was this a specific section in your previous package?
So there was a, give me one second. There was an alcohol service policy in the previous package that was just a couple of years old. This is more recent. It's largely the same. The old one looks like a PowerPoint. This is actually
Okay, I see
the
it.
policy. Yep.
So substitute the PowerPoint that we have in here with this.
If you will.
Policy, okay.
Thank you.
You got that? Did you give us an extra
I
copy?
have extra, I just haven't finished.
Thank you.
passing one. Thank you.
Okay. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
No questions.
Review the package before. Okay. Based on your application materials, based on the proffer made by council today, based on the plethora of documents that were submitted beforehand and the amendments that were, and extra documents that were submitted today, I vote to approve this transfer of ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor arena license. That's it.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application filed and documents submitted here today, I also approve the application to transfer ownership.
So now our convention center can still serve alcohol. Ms. Russell?
Michael Zippers for the record. Board Exhibit 1, Business Plan 2, Updated Alcohol Service Policy.
Okay.
Oh, just as a procedural matter, do the witnesses need to be sworn in? I know they didn't testify.
No, they don't need to
Okay.
be sworn in unless they testify.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You all have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
May we all please be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
You may be.
Cameron Jefferson and Terry M. Jefferson, City Escape LLC, trading as City Escape Bar and Lounge, 2213 through 15 Kirk Avenue, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Abraham Hurd on behalf of City Escape LLC. With me are the two licensees, Cameron Jefferson and Terry Jefferson. If I may proffer.
Yes.
This is a repeat transfer. This hearing became before the board, I believe, in early '22. Due to kind of the lingering effects of COVID, there were some issues in kind of getting the transfer completed. They've been operating the location up until, I think, renewal this year. We had some hiccups with a variety of issues. They seem to be, in large part, worked out. They hope to reopen in the coming days. They didn't have any problems over the last couple of years under their management. They're looking forward to getting back to moving, getting a couple other things resolved, and going from there. If the board has any questions, I'd be happy to address them or have the clients do so.
No, I don't have any questions.
No questions.
Is that part of Cecil Kirk?
It's like right next to the rec center.
Okay, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Can you state and spell your name?
Cameron Jefferson, Cameron, and then Jefferson.
You realize a lot of young kids will be coming in and out of that establishment?
Oh, yeah, we had that before, and we don't really, it's like kind of like 35 and up. My dad's in there, he's 70, so.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? in
No
response to that?
questions.
No. Based on your application materials, proffer made by council, testimony given today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on material and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, testimony given by I guess, future owners, I approve this application to transfer ownership.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you. Good luck to you guys.
That was my last one,
All right.
Commissioners. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Final case for the day, Tyrekia Jackson, Rocks Wine Shop LLC, trading as Off the Rocks, 3232A Eastern Avenue, transfer of ownership and conversion of the current 7-day Class D beer and light wine license to a 7-day D7 beer, wine, and liquor license, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Ms. Jackson, can you please raise your right hand?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You're here without counsel today, correct?
correct.
All right. So tell us what, so this is a transfer ownership and you're going to convert the old 7-day Class D to a 7-day D7. So what's going on with this?
Correct. So my husband and I was originally on the license. It's just me now. We want to add spirits to our selection. Right now, we're just a wine and beer store that we operated for 5 years. We have committed customers that want to be one-stop shop, so it'd be a great opportunity to actually carry spirits.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No questions.
All right. Glad you came here to do it the right way to expand what you're offering to the community.
Yes.
Based on your application that was filed and your testimony today, I vote to approve the transfer of ownership and conversion of the current 7-day Class D beer and light wine license to a 7-day D7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the transfer of ownership and conversion of the current 7-day Class D beer and light wine license to a 7-day D7 beer, wine, and liquor license, and also the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file testimony given, I also approve the transfer of ownership and conversion of the current 7-day Class D beer, wine, and light wine, beer and light wine. Phew, that's a hard one.
Yeah, it's the light wine.
License to a 7-day D7 beer, wine, and liquor license requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Okay. Thank you so much, and good luck with this, all right? That
There being
concludes-
no further business before this board, the board is in recess until Thursday, November 7th, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. We're adjourned.
I say to myself, this stuff.